But now I can't just not talk about the Minecraft stuff from the last episode, because, like, oh my god. Oh, I also got a guard mod, so I can have villagers act as I can give the guard profession to villagers. Oh god, yeah. Okay, there's so many cool mods that I found. A mob spawner, which I think a mob spawner mod, which you can pick up mob spawners. Mobs will occasionally drop mob eggs, which you can also take the mob eggs out of the spawner and then put other ones in them. Take the mob egg out, make the spawner not spawn anything, pick up the spawner, and then put in potentially friendly mobs or hostile mobs, whatever you want. Which is like, yeah, oh my god, that is unbelievable. And I think, to be fair, is it, like, this is getting to the point where it's like, is this kind of just, like, super cheap? And just, like, diminishing the gameplay? I guess you could say that. I guess you could. But yeah, I think the spawner thing is, a little bit like, I don't know. Like, part of the thing is, I don't want to actively go into combat unless it's against pillagers. I don't know why. I'm mostly terrified of Enderman, I guess, is the big thing. And I spook very easily. So the idea of, oh, I'm going to just completely die if I go into a dungeon, that's probably going to happen. But there is a dungeon that I haven't touched, that's been right next to spawn, that I haven't, and it's a dungeon mod. So I have been in them. I know, roughly what they look like, and they're just giant labyrinths, basically, modular labyrinths. Probably several spawners in there. Potential for making a few farms, at least a few mob farms, in a very interesting and less convoluted way than vanilla mob farms. But yeah. So yeah, I also have a grappling hook mod. I actually have 2 grappling hook mods. I don't know why I never got super excited for the first one. I think because I'm always more interested in doing things like in the cheapest way possible, and like in an actual survival setting. What this thing needs is, this grappling hook needs just like rope, or a lead, and a lead and an iron pickaxe, which is doable, very doable actually. But yeah, the real big one that I think is like, is it cheating? I don't want to say yes, but I have to say yeah. It's the freaking armor mod that I have, where it's like, you can make armor out of literally any block, included modded blocks if they're set up correctly, and they have their own effects. And there are some cool effects, and I like the idea behind it, but like, if you make wool armor, which is technically worse armor than leather by 1 armor point, but it gives, if you wear 2 pieces of wool armor, you have fall damage immunity. Which seems a little overpowered. And then if you make obsidian armor, I don't know how it compares to diamond. I think it's probably as good in terms of pure armor. I think. I'm probably wrong. But that doesn't matter nearly as much as the 10 health, plus 10 health boost. But yeah. So, oh, and also obsidian armor has like damage or the fire resistance. So yeah, like I've got a few ideas of how my Minecraft series is gonna go. Oh, I also have planes and boats. Not like what was it, Archimedes ships or whatever that had like, it was a really good ship mod, but it's not for 1.16. And if it was for 1.16, I would be all over that shit. I'd be selling the high seas. Trust me. But jeez. Sorry, advertisements. I should also probably be using debug, because that's probably, I actually probably have a decent chance with that. Better chance anyway. But yeah, no. Yeah, it's just a small boat mod is what I was trying to go for. Otherwise, what was I saying? Oh man. But yeah, I don't it's got some very interesting some very interesting potential plays I can do, because so I use the create mod to make one giant drill, just drill down to bedrock. I use the grappling hook, not necessarily as a grappling hook, but more as a rappel, and go down and then mine out any interesting ores that I've ran into. What is going on? That's super weird. Okay. But yeah, so go down, mine any interesting areas. That's my idea for right now. Oh, and also, I need to make I need to set up a factory in a much different way than I intended to before. Basically, I need to have, it doesn't need to be a basement per se, but I like the idea of a basement. Just lined with magical stuff, right? Just lined with it. With like mana jars that are storing mana and being relayed underground and then, you know, going to magical things that need magic, you know. It's this whole deal that's just this beautiful thing. So it's super weird to see Elizabeth not an acrobat. I don't understand fully, but it's also a little concerning because it might mean that they're trying to master all of the jobs, which will be super interesting to see. Because, like, they don't get any of the stat bonuses that they would have if they had mastered all the jobs before level 100 or level 99. I'm sorry. But yeah, like, okay, debug, don't fail me now. You failed me now. Yeah, so that's my plan. Also, of course, so I think I'm going to keep. So I've got my planned outfit. I think armor is going to be the copper diving helmet, the copper back tank, and then either leather pants, but probably like wool pants, because I I know I said it's kind of overpowered, but I also like the idea of fall immunity. But then for actual proper going into combat, I will also take, I'll use full obsidian armor because that's pretty worth it. I would not say it's the best per se, but it's good. Unless you need to dodge with the dodging mod I have, in which case you only get one dodge, and then you have to wait for it to recharge. Whereas with the other suit, I would have multiple ones. But like, yeah. Modded Minecraft is super fun. Super fun.